got into a little bit of trouble. The Braves were able to take advantage of it, but the other four just excellent. So we can get another one of those.
Traded at the 24 deadline from Miami. Last year he only made IL. Didn't make his season debut until late May, and then after that, and similar this year, not with the injury, but just start of the year. What a run he has been on. And he strikes out Ozzie all
for Trevor Rogers, and a guy who was going to be a free agent for the Orioles.
Now he has said over the last couple of weeks, he's not trying to say that he doesn't mean that, but I think a player in that spot or extension. So they have gone after pitchers in this organization. What happens with Trevor Rogers?
I would agree. I mean, it's a tough division. You remind him, hey, their owner is a billionaire. Say all the right things about ball going, and he's had a lot of success here. So clearly comfortable in Baltimore. That
figured out Trevor Rogers, and he singles through the right side. That has to
here. And again, this has been a tough at bat for Matt Olson. So very OPS is 913. Big number.
Broken back and backing up Holiday. Get out of it with just the 3-run score. That 5th inning. 0-2 here to Maurice.
And you're talking about a guy with one of the best sliders in the game.
That will do it. A single, nothing else for the Braves at the top for Atlanta when we get back.
But it's big time ground balls, and that's because he throws the 2-seam fastball along
to the plate. That is usually what he gets greeted with. And he
among the active relievers for the Braves.
Colton Cowser fans. When he was going really good, just many here this year.
That was a really great shot, though, of the see here in Baltimore, right? They've gone through it a little bit at times, but they put together around in the middle of the pack. They're about 16th in baseball.
You go back 100 games. They got into the playoffs in 24 with 91 wins, and then things fell. He was here the last 5 years. But this sits, but maybe expecting to be in a little better spot than they are right now.
100%. And that's why if this team can keep them close enough, then they'll have a chance.
Are in the thick of things in the wild card race.
I think they probably keep this roster together next year and seem to be doing decent this year, but what they do the rest of the season, it will affect attendance.
You were telling me it was a tough ticket back in the day.
It was always slammed here. This was always a trip that a lot of fun to come to Baltimore. So they've been working hard to try to recapture that. See it now. I'm sure somebody's sitting in it. But hit his 500th home run. I was here for that 500.
And you for that one.
Absolutely not. Go
Atlanta will have 1 challenge remaining.
Had 23 season that you were talking about when they won 101 games. The other Mitch Garver, I believe, hit a grand slam. I think Taveras was.
8th pitch of the at bat. Runner goes, and it's going. Wow, what an overturn!
Atlanta has 1 challenge.
4 that it's going to remain a ball 4.
Great.
It does look like the hand got in though.
Atlanta will lose their challenge.
Speedy race.
No StatCast data on that one.
And Danny Young with 3-1. And we'll do it again.
No lefties on the bench for the.
Yes, right on the. And then Walt Weiss is going to go out. Top CJ.
And this is only the 2nd time in his career, 9 years.
Get to the former Brave Chadwick Tromp here.
And as I mentioned earlier, and the active guys, the numbers get even.
Fastball in there, 2-1. It's back on May 22nd with the Braves against the Nationals. here in Baltimore, trying to add to the Orioles. Dubon, diving catch! The Atlanta Braves baseball is presented by Truett. Dubon, the way he laid out, he appears to be fine, but I'm sure.
Great view. That looked like it was going to be a base hit all day long. And what the Braves, an unbelievable job of saving runs with their gloves.
Riley had a hard tied the game at 2 apiece. Field. Sweeper. Pitch and a single through the left side. Riley is 2 for 3.
And he does it against the changeup again, which is such a. Last time when he had the RBI base hit, another changeup here again. Cut.
Now here's Eli White.
Trevor Rogers goes 7 innings. Garcia.
Bouncer right to third. Eli White's hustling. They almost hit a homer in the 5th. The only tarp that's on.
The backwards.
That for us. And we will have that out of the inning. But right now, we head to the stretch. Elias Hernandez, you see there at the bottom, first major league appearance in Brewers. So obviously his Braves debut. Now he does have quite a.
We saw him in Gwinnett this year. You get a 4-seam fastball, cut, and sinker. And we saw him in spring training, and there was an outer guy if you need that as well.
He's coming into a tight game in a hostile environment here, delivering it. Give a Venezuela 1-2 pitch. Evens the count. Both teams. Let's see if Hernandez can put him away. Struck him out. Goes to the changeup.
To the changeup here, down and away to the lefty, and that's some pretty good movement on the Hernandez.
That has got to feel good when you haven't done it in a couple of. You can settle in, though it doesn't get any easier here facing a.
Tough to stay back on.
Deja vu, 0-2.
Really stays kind of small and sharp, but he does.
There's the sliding
pitch, right? A breaking ball that went away. We saw Alonso offer at the.
Payoff pitches. He settles on the warning track and brings it in. A message now from Truist. Really?
It's pitching for.
Of course. But now Hernandez.
It was an interesting decision for Carlos, 39 years old, but obviously still loves playing the game there in Seoul, Korea. It's a fun spot.
Bouncer. Riley takes it. And Hernandez welcomes it with a 1-2-3-7.